This is more for my friends out there who want to know what I'm working with for my laundry situation right now. It's not as bad as it used to be. In the RV, washing things by hand, that was a lot worse. So, this is our current setup, and I'm making this video mainly for myself so I can, once it improves, I can like see, like, you look back and be like, oh yeah, I remember those days, you know. So it's not that bad. I have a real washer and a real dryer. The dryer, most things need to be put through twice, unless we use this. And the main thing I wanted to talk about was the laundry sink, which is hideous. But it kept flooding our basement, which is why I'm down here today instead of sleeping while my mom is watching Loki, trying to take care of things here. So, let's see. So, our washer is actually pretty good. There's not really any complaints about it, except it does drain into the laundry sink here. Yeah, don't mind this. This is the bare light bulb that is our basement light. So it drains into the sink here, which my mom says used to be the way it always was. Like, people reused their laundry water to wash the next load. Like, so you had the clothes soaking, and it would, like, you take the soapy water from this load and soak it in the ones in the sink, which is a great idea. Like, it saves water and stuff, but no one has time for that these days. This sink gets a lot of lint in it from the washing machine, and the lint stops up the drain, and then it floods our basement. Luckily, there's a drain in our basement. I don't know if you can see how disgusting that is, but it's a drain. I mean, technically, we also have a shower too here. See, you know, deluxe quarters here. Thankfully, we have a real one upstairs. But anyway, this sink, I was trying to figure out what was causing it to keep stopping up. So I kept cleaning the trap, and I was cleaning the trap like every single load, and it was still flooding. I was just like, what is going on? It was like this really gross gunk. So I started, I tried to just wipe it down real quick, and I found there was gunk like that thick on it from who knows how many decades of laundry detergent coating this sink. So I have been cleaning. I have not been using. I started with just paper towels before I realized it was that bad. But this stuff is it's really gross. I have been at it for, I think, almost an hour now. So this is what it looks like after an hour of cleaning by a professional house cleaner. I'm hoping I can get it looking nicer, because it's a pretty cool laundry sink. Near as I can tell, it's aluminum. It is so lightweight. I've been afraid to use it. I'm afraid it'll detach from the wall. But it is so lightweight, and it's metal, so I'm like, it's got to be aluminum. And I think it would look really pretty if it got restored and everything. This house is 1950. It's got to be original to the house. I can't imagine it being any newer than that. So I would love to make this more workable and probably raise it up a little, because I'm short, and this is still like doing laundry. I'd have to lean way down. Sorry. So the washing machine doesn't, I mean, it works, but it's not like one of those like get all the water out type of washing machines. So this little thing here, sorry, I'm not used to using selfie sticks at all, or phones, or videos, or recording. This Panda spin dryer, this is what we had in the RV for doing our laundry by hand. And so it just spins your clothes. And when I put clothes from the washing machine into this thing, it gets a ton more water out. And that way we can not waste electricity as we are moving things from here to the dryer. So this one gets way more water out, and then can move things to the dryer. And the dryer, which currently has a bunch of stuff on it, it supposedly has a timed dry function, but there's no heat if you do the timed dry. There is heat if you do the sensor dry. However, if you're washing anything that's not like a complete, full, huge load, then it, oh, sorry, I'm tripping over everything here. So if the dryer doesn't have a full load, then you have to put it through twice. And so it's like we're spinning everything twice, and we're drying almost everything twice. So it's extra work. Oh, and the basement keeps flooding. But if I fix this, the basement will stop flooding, and I'll be very proud of myself. This is how you unload it. It currently has, oh, hang on, let me take this glove off. All right, so it currently has a load in it, and you have this thing to keep small items in. Oh yeah, we don't have a laundry basket. I mean, we have one. We have one laundry basket. It's upstairs and it's full of laundry. So I have more in the mail. I have more laundry baskets coming in the mail. There are these ones that I really wanted that are kind of like soft-sided and flexible. And so I ordered them, and it's been like a month and a half and they still haven't come. So that's fun. I'm just going to drag this thing over to my dryer. So, clothes come out of this. There's boxers. Clothes come out of this thing like almost dry, which is great because it saves us energy, saves us on our bill, good for the environment, all that stuff. I'm so proud of myself doing laundry. The other day, my mom was looking for Loki's bib, and I was like, oh yeah, I put it in the laundry 2 weeks ago, our laundry. And I realized we hadn't been laundry in a couple weeks, so. And you wonder why. I mean, like, been avoidant of this whole thing because it's kind of scary down here. Oh, I wanted to show you loading it because it is so cool. So this thing actually works way better when you have a full load in it, but I was just doing a load of my cleaning cloths, which you can't do any other laundry with. Because the little microfiber things will get cotton on them and then they won't work as well. So you put the thing in, you close it up, it has this handy button thing, and you do that, and that starts it. Oh, I didn't plug it in. I'm going to show you what our electricity situation is down here. So, you see these plugs? You got the plug for the dryer, this little two-prong plug with no grounding thing, and then this normal plug. That is all the outlets we have in our entire basement. So, you know, like, I had this like dream of like, oh, I'm gonna get like a big chest freezer, and you know, like I'm gonna store lots of food down here. So I'm gonna have a chest freezer. I'm gonna have grow lights. I'm gonna be starting all these seeds with grow lights in my basement. It's gonna be great. And then we don't have the outlets for it, and we have to be careful with multiplying outlets because our well, hang on. Let me show you that too. Just give me a second here. Plug this thing in. All right. So this thing starts spinning. Sometimes it walks a bit if the load is imbalanced, but I've kind of learned to just let it do that. All right. Let me show you. Let me show you our fuse box. That's our fuse box. You see these? These are glass fuses. We don't have a fuse box where you can just like flip a thing. Like, oh, I flipped a breaker. We don't have a breaker box. We don't have like these little cute little on-off switches. Nah, no. Our house is 1950. This is what they were doing in 1950. And yes, you can still buy them. When we trip a circuit, glass breaks. Glass fuse breaks. So that's the consequences. And to top it all off, our house, like our entire house, has a grand total of 2 circuits. One is for the living room, and the other is for the entire rest of the house. Which, yes, which means like, so you plug like a heater into the bathroom or something like that, because, oh, yeah, our bathroom has no heat. Long story, I'll get to that in another video. But you plug a heater into the bathroom, and then you like start the microwave going, those are on the same circuit. It is scary. It is bad. It was kind of hard to find insurance for our house because of this, but we'll fix it eventually. We will get to it. But it started with laundry, and someday I am going to have a washer and dryer that matches, that is efficient, and a laundry sink I actually want to use, and some organization in here, because check this out. That's what we're dealing with. That piece of Reflectix was there when we moved in here. Oh my god, this selfie stick is scary. Anyway, that Reflectix piece is in here when we moved. That window, you see that window right there? That window didn't open when we first moved in. And so I decided to make it my mission to see if I could make it open. And I did. It was installed upside down. Someone literally took the window out, flipped it around, and screwed it back in upside down to make sure it couldn't open. So anyway, this is our little basement setup situation right now. I just wanted to give my friends a little bit of the house tour. We said we'd do a tour, and here's a tour of the laundry room.